Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another figure unboxing video, and today we have a figure that I've actually been looking forward to. I haven't been like that excited about it. Not that I'm not excited about it, but you know, it's just one of those things I'm like, that's pretty cool, I'll pick that up, you know. This is the next figure in the FES line, Super Saiyan God Goku. Now, I did get this A, like I said, because I mean it looked cool. B, the FES line is absolutely fantastic. And C, I don't actually have any Super Saiyan God Goku figures. And this one looked really good, and a lot of people have been saying it was really good. So I decided to pick it up. Pose is pretty good from what I've seen. So let's hop in the box first. If you are unfamiliar with the FES line, it is a line consisting of only Goku and Goku related characters. So if we take a look at the side here, as you can see there's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so technically a Goku related character, Goku Black, Goku related character, right? Now, if you're wondering about this man right here, this is the absolute legend, Hiroyuki Nakazawa. He has sculpted every single figure in this line. He sculpted tons of figures for Band Presto in the past. He recently won this year's World Figure Coliseum, and overall, he is an absolutely fantastic sculptor. I love his work. People buy figures simply because he sculpted them. He's that good. So, the other figure in this line is the Kid Goku, which I wasn't going to get it originally. I might pick it up now because like the figure is actually like this tall. You can't even see it in the camera. Like it's as tall as the Gogeta's feet up there, I think. I don't know. The stand board is huge. Anyway though, basic stuff on the bottom. More Goku there. Got the sticker on the top. Let's get into it. Now, I will say one thing that I am kind of sad about in terms of the FES line is that there is not a scheduled, like, ooh, that was like kind of untaped. I just cut it. Too bad I had that off camera. I think the tape probably just ripped in shipping. But anyway, there's not another FES set scheduled after this one. So people were thinking, you know, because Bandai is taking it over, you know, what's going to happen. So apparently he might still be doing the line, Nakazawa. Because, you know, obviously he's the one who literally exclusively makes figures for this line. It's kind of like up in the air right now if they're going to continue it because of the whole, you know, transfer of power thing from Band Presto to Bandai. So we'll see. I hope they do continue the line because it's one of my favorite Dragon Ball lines of all time. Alright, so Goku. Like I said in the beginning, I'm excited for you, but I'm not like flipping head over heels. Can you change my opinion? It already looks pretty small, but I will admit, for a Super Saiyan God Goku figure, that's kind of good because he's sort of supposed to be slim. Considering this is Nakazawa, normally I would say, you know, that wasn't a conscious choice and that's just kind of how it ended up being. But again, considering this is Nakazawa we're talking about, a legend in the Dragon Ball figure community, I'm going to assume that it was a purposeful choice to make him more skinny. This stand is also a little bit weird. I see a stand where it looks like it's just going to be leaning on that. Kind of interesting. Is that not the right hole? Wait, we'll get it eventually. Where does this go? This one goes... oh, here. I see. Yeah, that fits in right there. Nice clear base, by the way. Nothing too exciting there. You know, I don't think we're going to get a base like that line in a very long time, but that's okay. That already looks kind of weird. Okay. Let's open this bad boy up. So what do we got here? Okay, we'll take a look at it put together since it's a little bit small. Sometimes I like to take a look at the individual pieces, but this time we will take a look at it separated. Also, you know I'm a big fan when they do this to keep that young head protected, so I very much appreciate that. Okay, alright, initial impressions. Face is very good. The eyes are very good as well. Let's actually put this together. Let's see. How well is my man going together? Okay. Fairly easy, but still very tight. Oh, and it looks good put together. Oh, Nakazawa, you've done it again. Alright. So, it is a weird pose, I will admit. Like, from that angle, it looks good, but from that angle, it looks weird. Just how his eyes are. It looks like he's like, eh. I don't know. It's a little bit of a weird angle. Nonetheless, though, the figure looks incredible. I mean, it's exactly what I would expect from Nakazawa. The detail on the pants is quite simple, but it looks very good. Detail on the shoes looks good. The back logo looks pretty good as well. Paint is nice and crisp. Excuse me if you heard that burp. There's a little bit of gapping, but I think that's probably just a production error. Again, the face looks pretty good. I will say, from some angles, like that one, it does look a little bit, and it's just like, it's not like, you know, it's definitely not as bad as some other things I've seen, but, I don't know, it's just kind of a little weird. But nonetheless, though, everything looks good to me. The gi is good, and again, he is definitely a little bit smaller of a figure, and even compared to other things in this line, he seems a little bit smaller, but I'm going to assume that was like a conscious decision, considering it's Super Saiyan God Goku, right? So this is a very interesting stand. I've never seen a stand like this where they just have him sit on it. It does fit quite well. I'm not sure if this was intentional with, like, if the pant was first or if this was first and then they made how the pant was shaped for the stand. But I will say the pant blends in very well and doesn't look like it's for a stand. So that's good. I will say this is a little bit weird how it like fits in. Here, let me get that closer. How it fits in here looks kind of weird, but definitely not bad. I'm not going to complain about the stand. The figure is the concern here. Nonetheless, though, this is a very solid figure. I definitely think like they could have him leaning forward a little bit more, but that's just me personally. Let's take a look at him compared to some other FES figures that I have right here. We have the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who is much taller than him. And as you can see here too, right? The body on Gogeta seems just like bigger than Goku's body. I don't know. Like the arms seem a little bit thicker, the legs seem a little bit bigger. Nonetheless, though, it still looks good in comparison. Let's also grab another Goku. This was a earlier FES figure, I believe. And the stand on this one is awful, I will admit. So they did a good job improving on the stand. Not the stand for the base here. Let me actually just take Gogeta off right now. Not the base for this, but this is just like not attached and you just kind of throw it under his hair and give him support. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that one. But regardless though, his foot keeps poking the back and like, why is he not moving? He still looks, I don't know. These guys do look about the same, I will say, in scale. Although, his head looks a little bit bigger, but I think that's supposed to be that way because, you know, it's like the, not the angle, but like, I don't know, the way you're supposed to look at it, I suppose. Either way, though, these guys do look good displayed next to each other. They're going at it. So yeah, very solid figure. Definitely like this guy. Very decent God Goku. I will say, I really enjoy the hair sculpt on this guy. The way that they did it is just very nice. Like the way that they, well, they meaning Nakazawa in this case, you know, the way that they made the hair pointed like this, right? Sometimes like the pointed hair like that doesn't necessarily look good, but they definitely did a good job with it here, and I like how he did the line detail in the hair. It's very nice. Again, this is another one of those figures that like I don't have too much to say because, you know, it's just a pickup because I was like, yeah, that's a good looking figure, and again, it's just a very solid looking figure. Nothing wrong with it, but you know, it's just good. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this God Goku in the comment section below. One more thing I will say is I'm very glad that they didn't separate the head, because that would have been completely unnecessary. Like, they did that with, or they didn't do that with Gogeta, which was good. They kept his body and his head attached to each other. But, like, this guy is a pain, even though I love this figure a lot. This guy's a pain because his head is not the same piece, though granted that's hard to do with this, you know, considering all the hair. But you get my point. Nakazawa, another solid entry into the FES line. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. I will get you out. Peace.